do you need Ineffa for the cactus boss? Now, I just went ahead and I did a couple runs here. I do feel like you do need Ineffa for El Cacto, man. I have not, like, I haven't tried Verissa, right? Obviously, Verissa is my obvious choice if I wanted to go ahead and truly see if it would work out. You know, also Nevi, maybe, right? Those characters. But I tried Clorinde, and I can't get it to work, right? It's very, like, I can cope and say, like, oh, well, my Clorinde build isn't bad, or my Clorinde build is bad, and I just need a little bit more damage, right? Because a lot of the times, this is the closest I got. This nearly killed the cactus man, right? So let's go ahead. I'll show you guys this, and because the main goal here is to see how far we can go down the list of Electro DPSs before El Cacto Man becomes too difficult without Ineffa. You know, because realistically, also Tartaglia, I guess I could check, but I don't have Tartaglia, obviously. The main issue I see here is that dealing with this guy's shield, right? Our damage isn't bad. It's just dealing with this guy's shield. Dealing with this guy's shield is just really hard. It is genuinely just really, really hard. And, you know, it's not so easy, right? So let's go ahead. I should have really not done that. I'm going to go ahead and do this now. Let's go ahead. Shouldn't be doing that either. I'm going to do some normals here, and let's go ahead. Not what I wanted to do. Let's grab that, and this, and this, and this, right? So, like, I've done this a lot. I've not a lot, but I've done this a decent amount of times, and this guy, he's tough. He really is. He is a tough cookie. Not so easy, especially Clorinde here with staggering issues, right? One of the only times I've really seen Clorinde have staggering issues, and of course, this guy is the one time, right? So, not what I wanted to do. You should not use Yansan's E-skill if you don't have the ability to actually, you know, hit, you know, and use your burst and, you know, get the damage bonus and, like, make use of it. But as you can see here, we're nearly at the end here for this guy, and we haven't done basically anything. Like, I feel like we really are just, like, you know, just trying to wither it away. Like, this is a really tough one to get down. And then we'll go ahead and do this, pop a Q. I mean, look, we're at 17 seconds. Like, we can do good damage when we're like this, right? This is good damage. However, we're not doing good damage, right? That's the issue. I did nearly get him to die on this rotation, on this team, but I can't get it to work, right? I just can't. So, you know, if I were to say, do I need Ineffa? I feel like the answer is yes, because the goal here, right, is to not have to use Ineffa, right? We don't have to use Ineffa, and, you know, we can do other things. Now, there's other things we can do. I'm going to go ahead, use Xingqiu on Sack Sword, because it really is an issue of, like, I feel like we're not doing enough Hydro, because Furina doesn't do a lot of Hydro, right? So Furina can be a bit of an issue, right? She's not flawless, right? So we're gonna go ahead, have this, right? And then didn't really need to do that, but all right, we do need to make sure that we are getting everything here. But, like, if we can do more Hydro application, we can get this to be a lot better, I feel like, right? So we'll have this. The only issue is when it's like this, we do lose out on a lot of our buffs, right? We're losing out on basically everything because we don't have the off-field Electro application right now. And that is an issue I'm seeing, right? That is just outright an issue that we are seeing. So here we go. Let's go ahead. Yeah, we're just not even going to wait for Xingqiu. He's here for application, not damage. So we don't need application right now. We're not going to use him, right? Yeah, so let's go ahead. Let's just keep grabbing, keep attacking. I'm going to grab this, sure. Yeah. I really need to pop your E-skill, Furina. And yeah, we're seeing again this guy. You want to fill up his Electro bar, but we didn't have an off-field Electro applicator, right? And I feel like, you know, I don't want to give up Furina because obviously that's a huge, massive damage boost, right? I really, and then we're at 40 seconds, right? So what this team is falling into of a trap of is this guy's shield just is too much. It just is too much. Whereas a character like Ineffa seems to be able to do it very, very easily, right? If we take off anybody here for Ineffa, and it's like, yo, you got it. You got it. So it's very tough to actually do this. So let's go ahead. I'm going to try out, you know, it's a wonky team. You know, this is what Stygian is with, right? The Stygian loves wonky teams that really shouldn't work, but do. That's really what they like. Let's go ahead. This one. All right. We have this one now. So this is what we're looking for, right? So let's go ahead. We'll just keep go ahead having this. Right. All right, sure. We'll go ahead, grab that. Yes. Okay. We're going to go ahead, make sure we still have this. Okay. Grab that. All right, sure. I'm going to start popping this stuff because I think we will be looking good in a minute. And that's good. Let's go ahead, pop that, and let's go ahead, try this. Now, I mean, just an issue with the damage that we're doing. It's just not enough. That is what we are seeing. That is what we are doing. Yeah, we are trying to max out all of our damage here, but we just can't. Yeah, we want to max out this guy's bar one more time, and then we'd be able to, we were so close to maxing out the bar, but we couldn't. Yeah. So I just wanted to try. Like, I think I could beat this with Nevi, right? So let me go ahead. Let's try a different team now. Let's try, you know, a team more, you know, not whaled out, but like more invested into with this. I think this team can beat it. No problem, honestly. I really am not going to see a problem here. I think we'll be fine. I think Nevi's going to just destroy. Let's go ahead and see the damage that we are able to do. So let's start off with that. And we have all of this. So now, yeah, we're just gonna wait. We're just gonna have this, and it'll be Raiden and this, and we'll have this. Gonna apply some hydro here. Yeah, whatever. Come on, keep it going. Yeah, we are really taking our time here. I mean, Ineffa, I feel like just seeing the way that Ineffa has like changed this, I really feel it, man. Like this, you know, Nevi, oh, boom, 90,000 is what we're doing here, man. Like 100,000, right? So Nevi's able to do a lot of damage in this short period of time, a lot more damage than, you know, someone like, you know, who's her face? Hi, switch to Shieldin'. Man, that took forever. No! Get damage. Yeah, man, I was trying to switch to Shieldin', but the staggering that this guy does, it is, I don't even remember. Is this the right one? It is. Okay. We're good. Alright, I'm gonna pop this just for fun. Yeah. Yeah, so we're gonna just pop this, and we're gonna keep going. Not what I want to do. Go, and we should, yeah, as we can see, using Nevi, right, he is a little better. He does a lot better, right? We do also have C2 Shieldin', who is helping out massively. I feel like, you know, it is possible that that is what really was bringing us up. I am not so certain on that, though, because it is truly only 45% HP. So, you know, you definitely can, I think, beat that with, you know, without C2 Shieldin'. And obviously, Nevi has his weapon, which Clorinde doesn't, right? So, yeah, I would say it depends. Because obviously, I just sat there and I beat it without Ineffa. I beat El Cacto Man without Ineffa. And it literally just depends on how strong your own DPS is. Other than that, I really don't see a world where you need Ineffa, right? I think you can absolutely beat it without Ineffa. You just simply need to use the stronger DPS characters, like, you know, I mean, I'm saying the stronger DPS characters. I think Clorinde with R1 probably could do it. I do think so. I think very easily Clorinde with R1 could do it. I also think that Verissa with just her, you know, Lost Prayer or whatever could also do it, because Verissa does more damage than Clorinde. We would just win. Simply put, Verissa's going to do more damage than Clorinde. She's not going to deal with the shield any better, but she's going to do more damage than Clorinde, and that's going to be as simple as that. She won. She won. She did more damage. Good job. That's basically where we're at on that. Yeah, she's just going to win. Yeah, other than that, I don't really have something to say. You know, there is also that Verissa doesn't need to press her E skill and go into a cooldown for, you know, everything. But yeah, so it depends, right? I don't think you can say that you need Ineffa, but I feel like if your account doesn't support it that well, then yeah, Ineffa's gonna crucially help out your account. Because genuinely, I did, well, it wouldn't be on the clear time now, but I did genuinely use, Chloride with Ineffa, and I beat it first try. No problems whatsoever. I used a Chloride on Ineffa first time, and I just won, right? I simply won. So yeah, I mean, 98, well here, 98 seconds on that, and 98 seconds on the new team. Oh, well, not that. Well, what was our time? 106. You're right. I didn't use Ineffa. I used a little bit of a different team. 106. I also could have maybe used Kazuha here instead of Furina. I mean, I don't think that we have any issues here. So thank you guys for watching. Make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.